the incident in Guwahati, which has been almost preoccupying and rightly so, the nation for almost now one whole week. The Bharatiya Janata Party completely condemns this incident, not just the incident, but the totally insensitive way in which the Assam government, the National Commission for Women, and the Congress party has handled it is something which the nation will have to stand up to condemn it in no uncertain words. Assam, which is being ruled by the Congress party which has a lady as its chairperson, the UPA which has a lady as its chairperson, is running a government in Assam which doesn't even respect the first given in a situation like this, that the privacy, the individual name, the identity of the victim needs to be protected. What role anybody else had played in this concerns me less than the way in which the party, the government, and subsequently even the National Commission for Women has handled it. It's utterly shameful, and the party together with the government will have to now literally apologize to the whole nation that they can be so insensitive. The Bharatiya Janata Party holds the Assam government, the Chief Minister in particular, Sri Tarun Gogoi, completely responsible for this disgusting indifference that they've shown in handling the matters related to a victimized woman. One, that they were not quick enough to respond. The police could not even act. The media showed it all, and therefore the government in Assam was hard pressed to prove that it is working at it. And till today, even the main accused has not even been arrested. The height of insensitivity was when the Chief Minister's office chose to distribute to the media in Guwahati and probably elsewhere, we do not know, the photo, the identity of the victim. And later on being indicated that what is being done is wrong by a good-natured media person maybe, they withdrew what was sent. And administration, especially at the level of the Chief Minister's office, is not even conscious what they're doing. Photo of the victim being distributed. Is the Chief Minister trying to score a brownie point that the victim came and met him and requested him to help? To distribute pictures of this just shows how indifferent the Chief Minister is to the problem. Not only his deadline has not been respected, 48 hours notice was given by the Chief Minister. And still the police could not even manage to honor the deadline which was given by him. Quite a few of their accused are still missing. And to top it all, the Chief Minister's office itself distributes pictures of the victim. Can there be a greater insensitivity? The Chief Minister should apologize to the nation. The Chief Minister should show that he shamed all the women who he and his party tries to claim that they are protecting. I think what has happened in Assam actually is just a tip of the iceberg. What is happening in Rajasthan again under Congress, you know the way in which Bhavari Devi's murder case has been handled. In order to protect their own ministers who have been named in the scandal, they postponed the arrest, sometimes even denied it. You know, in Delhi, where the law and order which comes under the Union Home Ministry, the Delhi Chief Minister, all of us have reminded you all several times earlier also, had even gone to the extent of saying, women do not go to jobs, please, because we can't give you protection. Especially in the context of a woman journalist who was murdered. Maharashtra, which is again in the last 10 years being ruled by Congress, you saw the way in which young men were beaten up, killed, when they tried to question Eve teasers. We do not know if the prosecution is following the case up in Maharashtra or if anything is being done in Rajasthan. Delhi, we know every day, not a day passes without some incident happening, and both the state government, which washes off its hands saying the law and order is not our business, it's the union governments, which is again a Congress-led government. What is happening in Congress-ruled state? We knew this earlier also about Haryana. Congress cannot protect women. And we know also in Andhra Pradesh, even by the NCRP, which is the National Crime Records Bureau's data, Andhra Pradesh tops the list on offences against women. Yesterday, some data has shown that the second highest is in Assam. What a credit-worthy record to maintain for two Congress-ruled states. The Congress party's chief, the lady Srimati Sonia Gandhi, is watching it all in silence. Is this the way the party would want to protect women? Is this the way you want to help a suffering victim? The BJP condemns this approach of the Congress party in dealing with women-related matters. I would in this add up the way in which the National Commission for Women, which is a statutory body, has handled this whole matter. A 3-member team, we are told, went to Assam to investigate into this matter. We do not know whether there was a notification issued naming the 3 members. Normally that is required by the statutes of the National Commission. Till before we entered this hall for the press, it was such a task to get the names of all the 3 from the National Commission for Women. They are now getting very secretive about what has happened during this incident, in spite of all that they did was in public view. The National Commission for Women, unfortunately, under the current leadership, has undermined the very stature of that body, which for years, in fact, even the formation was a result of long struggle of Indian women. Today, that institution is not only delivering no justice to women, but they are also shamefully handling matters related to victimized women. That is an excellent institution which can do good work in protection of women. And at a personal note, I have been a member of that commission and I know what extent of good work can be done there. But the pathetic way in which the commission has handled this particular episode, I wouldn't want to confine it to that one member who was co-opted into the team which went to investigate the matter. Was the report submitted to the commission? It is required to submit. Was the report passed through a commission's meeting? It is required to pass through a commission's meeting before it gains public space. Without following any of this, the commission's members have randomly commented saying, oh, we've asked for the suspension of the DGP or the Assam's police or transfer. You don't go about touting the recommendations of what becomes a commission's report much before the commission duly passes it. I'm sorry, it is very typical again of the way in which Congress members undermine institutions. We know how the government, which is run by or led by the Congress party, undermines the CVC, CBI, institutions, in fact, even the parliamentary matters. Here again, we see a blatant undermining of a statutory body, the National Commission for Women, which is a real sorry state. A body which is there and which has done excellent work earlier is now today covering up all the mess that it has created in going there and actually disserving the cause of the victim. the chief of the Congress party and the chairperson of UPA, being a lady herself, the Bharatiya Janata Party demands that she come out clean. Is this the kind of administration she wants? Is this the kind of insensitivity with which she wants her Congress governments to function? Those appointed in the commission, are these kinds of people with whom justice have to be delivered the way in which it has been delivered? The Bharatiya Janata Party takes all this very seriously into its cognizance and demands an apology from the Chief Minister, a statement of clarity from Srimati Sonia Gandhi, if this is the way she wants to have her governments deal with women-related matters. The second issue. Today we've come to know that a court in Pakistan has called the Pakistani Judicial Committee, which came to investigate or look into the 2611 related matters, as illegal. Apparently the court has said that the report which this 8-member judicial committee which came after a long delay, they came sometime in February this year, to investigate from their side as to what happened during 2611. They have submitted a report, and the court today has called that report illegal and also said that that report will not be read as evidence in the trials which are being done on the 2611 terror-related matters. Is Pakistan serious at all in handling this 2611 related matter? I am not commenting on the Pakistan's court's decision. But if the Pakistani government wants to show its seriousness to India, that justice will be done to those people who are waiting in Mumbai to hear from Pakistan, that the due judicial process will be completed and those perpetrators of the violence in Mumbai will be brought to justice. Is Pakistan serious about it, and does it at all want to take this matter seriously and prove to India that they are serious in getting the perpetrators to justice? We are very, very concerned, and we hope the court has also indicated, the Pakistani court has also indicated that since this has become illegal and they will not be using it as an evidence, the government may choose to send one more team if they so require. I think Pakistan has to seriously consider as to how it is going to get justice sooner rather than later for those who are waiting in Mumbai, in bringing those perpetrators to book at the earliest. The third issue is of the unfortunate killing of an Indian fisherman and the injuring of 3 others who were with him, working for a Dubai-based fishing company by the US naval ships. The attack was completely unprovoked, and battle guns have shot these fishermen who are Indian nationals. This is not the first time Indian fishermen are being shot, earlier by Italians. And near Kachativu we had several times incidents of Srilankan Navy attacking Indian fishermen. In this particular incident, no warning was being given at all, and the fishermen have been attacked. We demand a probe, a comprehensive probe as to how this incident happened. Was there a warning issued? Was there a communication gap? All this will have to be established. And we demand the US authorities to understand that even though it was done in high seas, fishermen who were there eking out their own livelihood have been killed. We demand an apology from them, and the UAE authorities should immediately file cases on this matter so that the judicial process can be started at the earliest. Thank you.